Hi, my post today is about the temporo-mandibular joint, or what is commonly known as the TMJ. Now, the TMJ can be found at the base of the skull, around about here, and the mandible is the jaw. And that's an important area for singers because we expand this area in a yawn to create space. Sometimes that TMJ gets stuck. Now, there's a correlation between the TMJ and teeth. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but here's a very simple test that you can do to find out if you have a little bit of misalignment with the TMJ. It affects speech, singing, swallowing and breathing because all of the muscles around that area are to do with those four aspects. The other thing that you might find that you do, which can highlight a misalignment, is grinding the teeth. Grinding the teeth can come through stress, methinks. Okay, all right, so let's just do this simple test to see if your mandible, your TMJ, is needing a little bit of attention. So you're going to take your two index fingers and place them in the front of your ears. So you place them and you push quite firmly against the front of your ears there with your palms facing towards the front. And you're going to smile from ear to ear as you move the jaw up and down. You can do this 3 or 4 times. I'll just do it about 3 times, but you'll notice inside that you get some clicking, perhaps. Okay, so let's just try that. A wide smile. Okay, it doesn't look very pretty, but it's actually very beneficial because you're with this exercise, because your two index fingers are quite sensitive to any movements going on in the TMJ. I could feel a tiny little bit of movement, clicking movement in my right side. But for me, nothing particularly to worry about. Another little simple thing you can do to release the TMJ, by the way, with singers, the two strongest muscles in the body, the mandibular, all the muscles around here, the mandibular joint here, the jaw muscles, and the abdominal muscles are both involved with singing. So that's pretty cool. So those are two quite important areas. So what you can do to just release this area and help it a little bit is to open the jaw to about 2/3. And with your index fingers placed in front of the ear lobes, you can feel that it's released, that the jaw is coming forward, and you can get your fingers in there and then you just massage that area. And if it's sensitive, that's probably an indication that something's needing a little bit of attention there. So I'll just demonstrate that. Open the jaw. And you can go all the way up there to the top of the ear as well. Just give the whole area a good massage. So if you found that there was clicking or a misalignment, is a really good idea to do this in front of a mirror, by the way, because if you do that, if you can sometimes see that there's maybe a slight sway to the left or slight sway to the right, then that is also an indication of misalignment. There are a couple of things that you may need to address when you go to your dentist. Make sure that they are aware of anything that you feel in your TMJ, because extraction of the molar teeth can have an effect on this area. If you feel an excessive clicking, then you may need to visit your chiropractor and get that sorted out. Okay, any comments about that? Did you find it useful or not at all? Any comments that you have would be great. Just pop them in the comment section below. Okay.